Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to Hot Wheels Unleashed, and today, for the first time in a long time, we're going to be diving back into the track builder, because I have a cool concept for a track that I want to mess around with. In the last episode, we unlocked the twin mill here and tested it in multiplayer mode. I had heard that the twin mill was a pretty good car, but apparently not this one. Apparently there is a super treasure hunt version, much like I have the super treasure hunt of the Dragon Blaster, and that one is apparently the good twin mill. So this one is just a normal whatever car. But it was still pretty fun to use, and the handling's pretty nice, but it kind of behaves like a... Wait, what happened to my paint job? Give me my paint job back. I put so much work into the paint job on this thing. What happened? Even the paint job on this is gone too. All right, well, hopefully that's just a temporary bug, and if I restart or something, hopefully it'll fix itself. But okay, let's get into the track builder anyway. It's been a while since I built a track, and this is actually gonna be my first time using a controller building a track. Okay, and I'm gonna choose the track room for this because the track room doesn't have any obstacles in it, and this is more gonna be about the track itself than the room that it's in. So my concept, I don't think I've even said it yet, but you probably know by the title and thumbnail. I want to use the fan pieces. Yeah, so under special here, you can see we got these giant fans that we can put on either side of the course. We could extend the course, we could curve the course. I gotta figure out how to use the rest of the controls. We can go up and down. And of course we can twist as well. So what I wanna do is have the course, I wanna have sideways parts of the course, kind of like this, where the fans are essentially going to be holding you up. I think that's how they might work. You know what, let's just go ahead and let's try this right here. Let's do a quick test on this track just to see if this is even oh my goodness, look at how strong the fans are on the horizontal, but what about when we are sideways? Okay, that is not quite working yet how I was expecting it to work. I was thinking that the fans were gonna help push me. What is this? What is going on here? Where's the resistance? Where's the wind? Oh, there it is. Wait, what? Okay, there's some potential, but like, it's not working how I was expecting it to work. Why? All right, maybe the start of this course is just too terrible. Let's get back into the builder. So we're just gonna make this pretty long, and we're gonna do this as another test. All right, here we go. Let's see how this feels. And... this is really weird. It was kind of working, and then it wasn't. I gotta try this again. So if I stay up here, look at that, we're off the track right now. And then it pushes me up. There's a really weird inconsistency with, I don't know what it is, but it's like, it works sometimes, and then it's like, all of a sudden it just drops out somehow. See, do you see that? Do you see what's happening? Like, what if I go down close to the fans? See, it's pushing me. Whoa. Okay, when I go closer to the fans, it actually pushes me all the way up. Look at that. But then at one point, it's like they stop having any impact. Here, I'm gonna try to turn into the fans this time. I'm turning into the fans. Okay. That is really weird. There is some potential here, though. There is some potential for it to work how I was intending it to work. It's just not quite as consistent as I was hoping, unfortunately. So I'll definitely have to figure out what to do about that. All right, so I'm gonna have this initial stream of fans lead into a magnetic strip, so you're not just left out in the open. And this is actually going to curve downwards. Okay, I'm attempting a really, really strange jump here. It's kind of hard to explain it, but let's just go into the testing and see if this is even viable. All right, this is gonna be really weird. This is one of those tracks I'm gonna have to test it like every inch of the way, I think. All right, that seems to work out as planned. And then we jump. Did I not put, I didn't actually select to put the track down. Okay, now let's see if this works. I actually have a landing area, I hope, I think. All right, that's gonna be a tough turn there. Oh no. Whoa, okay. That actually has more potential than I was expecting it to. Hold on. So we got this jump here. If you can get, I'm gonna probably put like a boost or something there. This is gonna be really interesting. All right, so I made some modifications, and I'm actually gonna put an opportunity for a shortcut here. So after we go, you know, across that jump, you wanna land on this wall with the fans, and I'm actually going to do a modification here. If we go to modify, I initially put a barrier on the outside of this thing, but I'm thinking about actually doing that type of a no wall extended track here. And if I do that, I was thinking maybe I could modify, oh, there we go. Look at that. Yeah, if I could modify this track. So now there may be potential to use the fans to actually push yourself onto this other track. What I can do is now modify this to take away the wall. Or how is that looking? It's kind of hard to see. Yeah, there we go. Now there's some overlap there. All right, let's go ahead and test this. Go down into here. I put some boosts there. So now, is there any potential? Ooh, there is just a little bit of potential if I keep a magnetic part of the course there. And this is gonna be a really, really weird course. But let's try to do this part normally, the way it's supposed to be done. How about that? There we go. That's perfect. That was exactly how that is supposed to go. And then this part is supposed to keep going like that. Okay, all right, awesome. We're on a good track here. Huh, get it? Track, we're on a good track. Okay, so I've done some pretty crazy stuff now. There's kind of a spiral of fans that's really, really awkward. So let's test it out, make sure this is possible to do. That's just kind of how this track is going is, did I just make something possible? I should probably try that before I continue too much. All right, that's a little bit of an awkward turn, but I'm kind of already, hey, what happened? One of my boosts disappeared there. All right, so we have no wall on the inside of this because this is also designed to be a shortcut, or a possible shortcut, so we don't want the wall to obstruct people as much. All right, here we go. So now we have a bunch of fans going left and right until you get around this turn here, right into another kind of awkward turn with the fans, and then we got some of, oh my goodness, the fans are totally making that possible. That was awesome. That was way more doable than I was expecting it to be. All right, let's continue on. There's a couple of other fun tricks I want to do, and I have to remember, I think I made a circuit course, so I think I have to try to get back to the beginning at some point as well. All right, so we're going to have a sideways magnetic wall here. So obviously, in order to go straight on a magnetic wall like this, you're going to have to be attached to it somehow. But what if in the middle of this sideways magnetic wall, it actually switches to non-magnetic, but fan supported like that? So you just have to maintain that straight trajectory as we go across these fans, and then right back to magnetic, and then back to fan, and then what do we do from here? Oh, all right, now here's where things get even more interesting. Well, here, let's test this out really quick just to make sure that what we have right now is viable. All right, here we go. Let's see how this goes. Oh my goodness. Okay, it worked, but we kind of fall off the course at the same time, which might be, I don't know. I don't know what to think about this. The fact that we lift off is really, really weird. All right, so with this last one here, to make it a little bit easier to maintain contact, I'm gonna give it a slight, very, very slight angle. So that way, if you're going to straight forward and lifting off a little bit, the track will kind of come up to meet you underneath. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna go even a little bit more extreme here, and I'm gonna create an all-out turn. And I'm gonna do something really weird with this. I'm gonna put a sideways tunnel here. So as you go around that turn, the fans are hopefully gonna push you to the other side, and then you gotta catch this tunnel. Normally you would just fall off and fall down, but because of the nature of this tunnel, you can actually go on one of the inside parts of the tunnel without falling off the course. So you're not even gonna be driving on the normal part of the tunnel here, which is pretty cool. Oh, this is so cool. We're gonna have 2 tunnels, one after another like this. Because what that does is it creates a gap in the bottom where gravity is going to be keeping you. So you actually have to ride back up onto the technical bottom of the course, which is going to be wall riding in between tunnels. Oh, that is such a cool idea. Let's test it out and see if it works. All right, here we go. So we got magnet, fans, and we fell off the course. Magnet, fans. If we have a little bit of boost, oh man, this part actually might be harder than I thought. Just because of the falling off like that. Oh no. How do I don't know if I can modify this. All right, let's go up more. Almost, there we go. All right, we made it through. I don't know if I want to keep that or not, or if I want to modify that, but now we go on to the tunnel. But check this out. You have to do this and jump to the other tunnel. And it works so well. That's really great. But I think I gotta go back and modify this part of the course. I think these fan walls here need to have that subtle incline like this in order to be viable. All right, so let me remember what I built here. All right, so here's the modified version. You can see the subtle turn. Oh, it makes a huge difference. And just as you start falling from the fans, you get caught by the magnet, and then you get caught by this. I love this section. This is one of my favorite ideas I've ever come up with for the track builder. That is so fun. All right, so then we should do probably more into fans, I guess, since fans is the theme for this. Or we should probably do a no fan centripetal force turn. Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna do this, and then later on, if I remember, I'm gonna try to remove the bottom walls to this, so you have to maintain your speed on this one there. All right, I'm trying to create a landing zone, so you're actually gonna fall off after that half turn there and land down on a track down here. It's really hard to like shape the invisible course to do these weird 90-degree or 180-degree turns, depending on what you want to do. To have it change that direction onto just like a separate part in a short area is not very intuitive at all. Okay, does this look like it's gonna catch a car from up there? I don't know. Let's find out. Okay, here we go. All right, that's doable. And then, okay, not quite there yet. It's gonna be really hard to fine tune that landing zone. Let me try again though. I'm fine, this is fine. All right, why does it go more left than I thought it was going to? All right, looks like we pull up off of the course a little bit. All right, let's see if I fixed it. Okay. All right, and I think I relinked back to the beginning just like that. We now have our circuit. So now I'm gonna go and put some optimizations when it comes to walls and boost pads and stuff like that, and then we'll be ready to actually validate this and see how it feels, and then try it with a real car. Okay, so I think the course is ready to be validated. Let me go over some of the changes I've made to it, just in the modification area. So for things like this with the fans, I've taken away the walls opposite of the fans. That way the fans actually pose some type of risk to you. I've also, added these inside ramps to these sharp turns for these fans as well, so there is a chance to fall off. I've added some boost pads here for this big straightaway, which I think is going to be really useful. Oh, I forgot to add some, I'll do this in a little bit, but I'm going to add some more. I'm going to take these walls away for these parts as well. Did a little bit of color coding, made some things more colorful. Like whenever the fans are just horizontal and you have to rely on fans a little bit, I made it that color for whatever reason. I've also taken away the lower wall for this turn right here. So if you don't get up on that wall, and I added the boost here as well. I don't know how that boost is going to impact things, but if you don't get up on this wall, you can have a chance of falling off. And then I thought this was a good idea. I hope it's gonna help more than hurt, but I added these side ramps onto this course just to give yourself a wider landing area when you're coming off of that. So hopefully that'll actually help, and then you can hopefully get into the center of the loop here. Also for this loop, I have some fans on this loop, and I've taken away the outside barrier as well, so there's a chance that the fans could blow you off the top of the loop here. That is an untested part of the course though, I believe. And then you come back into the beginning. All right, so one of the things that was missing was to customize the inside walls of these. I'm gonna add these in here, and there we go. I think we are all set to validate the course now. Let's get to it. Let's see if we can complete this course with this terrible vehicle and then try to use a good vehicle on it and see what actually happens. All right, here we go. Yeah. Man, I really wish that turn was easier to drop into. Can I take the shortcut? Oh, just narrowly made it, but I was able to take the shortcut on the validation period, which is kind of fun. This vehicle is absolutely terrible at drifting, which is why I really want to get to a normal vehicle on this so that I can feel what it feels like with speed. All right, here we go. We got the boost right before that. I could actually add 2 boosts in there. I think I might want to, so you can get some drifting going on around that turn there. Ooh, that is an awkward section. Gravity takes over in a weird way right as you reach the end of that turn. All right, so now we got no more wall on the lower side here, except when the fans take over, of course. I should have taken away the upper wall where the fans are as well. All right, here we go. My favorite part now. There we go. All right, now let's see how this boost treats us here. Whoa! The boost caught us just in time. Oh! I had to use my own boost there, and that was a perfect landing right in the center. So I am very comfortable with the alignment of that now. Fans almost pushed me off there. And that is 1 lap. About 1.5 minutes it took me. That was with taking the shortcut, though. All right, we have validated the track, but I want to actually make some modifications to it, so we're gonna have to revalidate it, I think. Yeah, these parts here, it doesn't make sense if the fans are gonna be pushing you. It doesn't make sense to have the top part of the course there, which I guess that also stands to reason that this part, whoops, should also not have a top wall either. Then I wanted some more boosts along this part of the course so we can really get into that turn up here. And I think we're ready to validate again. Whoa, I actually almost fell off. Using boost with the fan there messed me up a little bit. That was interesting. Whoa, that's such a cool part. All right. Catch the boost. How are we gonna land this time? Oh man, really need a little bit of boost with this vehicle on that. All right, I think I like this course actually. This is pretty fun. All right, let's try it with a real vehicle now. I'm gonna name it Scrap Fans because it's full of fans. All right, let's use it with a real vehicle now. Let's see how this feels. We're using the Dragon. Whoa! Apparently, well, hold on a second. Apparently the Dragon is a lot lighter, which makes sense, but I wasn't expecting that drastic of a, look at that. I wasn't expecting that drastic of a difference on how that stuff impacts the vehicles. Oh, couldn't make it. All right, let's try it again. What if I face, I'm gonna have to boost again, I think. There we go. Oh my goodness, this is actually harder. It's harder with the Dragon. All right, well now we can actually drift around these turns. Oh, that's a kind of awkward turn. All right, this course doesn't feel quite as good as it did before. Some of these turns aren't as fluid as I was hoping, but it's really hard. It's hard to design good track contours that feel natural. Like when you're looking at it, it's really hard to see how it's gonna feel until you're driving it with a real car. All right, I got all my boosts saved up now all of a sudden. So let's get oh, how is this gonna affect me? All right, that felt fine. Whoa, okay, I was expecting more from the fans there, to be honest. Okay, I'll go ahead and do a boost here. Another boost here. Woo! This is so fun. This is such a fun course and also frustrating at times. All right, that is a lap. So there's actually, it does work. I feel like for this, you kind of have to, that's the way to do it right there, it looks like. All right, let's try to take the shortcut again. There we go, that's how you take the shortcut. That was a nice smooth shortcut there. Oh no, I actually got messed up by the fans. They actually messed me up there. Come on, turn over. Whoa! All right, that's another way to do that section too. Man, this is crazy. Yeah. I wish that turn was a little bit sharper. All right. And we got this section. What happens if I'm just on the top part of the course for this? All right, the fans do catch me as I go down. All right, and... Ooh, I almost didn't make it that time. I like that part a lot. Oh, no! Messed that up. All right, yeah, there's some skill to this course for sure. There's definitely some parts that you can totally mess up if you're not paying attention. But I think it rewards actually paying attention and trying to do the course as it's designed. I put a couple of checkpoints in it that should make it so that you can't exploit too much of the course. This is the only real shortcut opportunity that I'm aware of. Somebody might be able to find something else, but there are checkpoints later on in the course, so I don't actually know. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. This took a lot longer to build than I was expecting. Let me know what you guys think of this course, and if you want to see more track builder stuff, let me know down in the comments below what kind of tracks you might want to see. What kind of concept should I go with? This one, obviously, I had a concept and ran with it, so I'm curious if you have any things that you've been wanting to see in Hot Wheels as well. All right, if you guys enjoyed this episode, you'll probably enjoy some more stuff on the channel that you can check out right here on the end screen. Anyway, this has been ScrapMan, and I'll see you next time. Bye.